Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a king known for his great wisdom and fairness. Yet no one knew his secret every day after his meal. A covered dish was brought to him. No one, not even the queen or his closest servants, was allowed to see what was inside. One day, a faithful servant who prepared the king's table grew curious. When no one was looking, he lifted the cover ever so slightly. Inside lay a pure white snake, shining like the light of the moon. He took a tiny bite, and in that very moment, he gained the power to understand the speech of all living creatures. That same afternoon, as he walked through the courtyard, he overheard the sparrows chirping. "The queen's ring is missing. The cook is hiding it in his pocket," the servant told the king. And when the cook was searched, the ring was indeed found. The king, impressed by his cleverness, rewarded him generously. Soon after, the young man asked permission to leave the palace and see the world. On his journey, he heard the cries of fish trapped in a net, the pleas of ants whose nest was about to be flooded, and the desperate calls of 3 baby ravens starving in their nest. He helped them all, freeing the fish, moving the ants to safety, and leaving his horse behind for the ravens to eat. Eventually, he came to another kingdom, where the king had proclaimed that anyone who wished to marry his daughter must complete 3 impossible tasks or lose his life trying. The young man decided to take the challenge. The first task was to recover a golden ring that had fallen into the sea. Just as he was about to give up, the fish he had once saved rose from the water and brought him the ring. The second task was to gather 10 grains of millet scattered across a meadow before dawn. The ants swarmed out, picking up each tiny grain until the field was clean. The third task was to find a precious jewel from a bird's nest high on a mountain. As night faded, the ravens swooped down and dropped the gem into his hand. The king had no choice but to grant him the princess's hand. Though she had been proud and